and welcome back to the 52-week illustration challenge. So today's prompt is Brazil in week 40. I honestly had no idea what to do with this one. The only things that come to mind for me when I think of Brazil are Carnival, and I knew I didn't have enough time this week to do something that intricate because there's lots of colors and lots of detail in those types of outfits. So I had to think of other things, obviously, that came to mind when I thought of Brazil. Some of them were those very colorful buildings that they have in Rio de Janeiro, but I wasn't up to trying to do, actual buildings for this one. I wanted to do something else that actually caught my attention and something that I liked. So to make it clear that it was actually Brazil, I put the flag in the background with my White Knights watercolors, and it was a little bit blotchy for some reason on the green. Today was just not cooperating, but I didn't pay too much attention anyway. Wasn't that interested. Super tired, super stressed, lots to do, so I just kind of left the background as is, tried my best on it, and then moved forward. So the thing that I wanted to include, of course, was a toucan, because whenever I think of Brazil, I think of toucans. I love toucans. Probably because when I was a kid, I used to eat Fruit Loops, and Toucan Sam was, of course, the little, character on there. And I used to love that cereal a lot. And that was my first introduction to toucans. And then, of course, watching Rio, which, that was the other option for when I thought about Brazil, was Rio. But I didn't want to go down that route because it's been done so many times. So I just decided to draw a semi-realistic toucan here. And instead of painting in watercolor, which I would normally do, I went for my Reeves Gouache because I haven't used my gouache in quite a while. And I felt like, because the beak had such rich colors on it, that it would really give it some nice texture. And I love painting with gouache. The feeling of it is very unique compared to watercolor. And I feel like you can get more texture and things out of gouache than you can out of watercolor sometimes, depending on what the project is. But in this case, it was exactly what I wanted. The beak came out perfect, just how I'd hoped. You'll see that when I'm all done here. And the texture on the toucan all together was fairly good. The only part that I'm really disappointed in myself is that I didn't bother to put in any kind of shadows along the white parts, because obviously it's not just sheer white, there are some shadows, but I was tired and I wasn't paying attention, and we had to actually rush out the door to do some errands today, so I just kind of left it. And I'm really rushing through all of this just to get it done in time. But I have to say, with, all that in mind, that I am still quite happy with how this came out. I'm happy with the toucan. It's fairly good because I can't draw birds to save my life. But for some reason, this was easy just because there were lots of fun shapes, like the very elongated beak, and the body is a little bit lumpy, and I love it. So overall success on this one. I'm very happy with this prompt, and I hope you guys are enjoying it too. And I will catch you guys back here next week for the next one. And also, again, another plug for my other channel, Sunshiny Days for Me. Go check it out if you enjoy crafting channels. And I will catch you guys back here next week. Okay, guys. Thanks a lot. Bye!